Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today I'm bringing you my January 2025 reset. This one is obviously a little bit late. It is pretty much mid-Jan. What is today? The 9th. But yeah, I feel bad. I just got back from Bali, so I haven't I just got back from Bali. No, I haven't had time to film this video, and there's not much of a time difference, but I'm still getting back into full-time work, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and I'm very tired. So apologies this is late. If you are struggling to get into the new year, new me, reset, all of those fun things, maybe this video is in perfect time then, because we're not going to give up even though it's the 9th of Jan. We're still going to reset for the month, guys. So if you're new here, my name is Sasha. I put out videos regarding, you know, lifestyle, vlogging, travel, budget, all those fun things, and even try-on hauls. Not as often because I'm not a big shopper, but if you guys want to see more of that, maybe I'll do more hauls of even just my groceries or what I buy at Chemist Warehouse, who knows. But yeah, welcome to my channel if you are new here. Please like and subscribe. I feel like I never do that, but yeah, feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments what you want to see more of from me. I did put out a lot of Vancouver content back in the day because now I obviously live back in Australia. So if you want to see Melbourne content, I can go vlog around Melbourne, and yeah, whatever you'd like me to do, just ask. Not everything. Anyway, so I'm gonna get into the video now. I'm gonna start with my reflections for the month of December. Apologies about the lighting, using natural light. It's gonna go in and out because it's quite cloudy today, so very sorry. And if you hear a big humming in the background, that is my fridge. It is the loudest fridge, so it's not your computer heating up or your phone being a bit strange. I'm winging my reflections, so bear with me. We all know that I like to yap, so I'm trying to keep this concise. So the first prompt is, what are you most proud of? And I'm most proud of continuing with my dancing. I did dance class every week until they shut for the summer break, and I did that alone in December. So yeah, I just feel like it's such a welcoming class. All ages, all different technique, beginner, like it's a beginner class, but there's definitely people who are more beginner over some. And yeah, I think I might want to try a few different like styles of dance this year. So the one I do is kind of more hip hop groove, and that's my bread and butter because that's what I did for years in high school. And then yeah, at uni, I don't know if you guys don't know me, I did a drama degree and I have a minor in dance, which is hilarious if you know half the people who did my degree, including myself. So I could technically teach dance. I don't know now because I've been graduated for 10 years. But yeah, we did ballet, jazz, and tap. And I was okay at ballet, good at jazz, terrible at tap. So bad. I was in the lowest tap class, but it was very fun. So yeah, maybe I want to try ballroom or a twerk class or a pole class, like who knows. But I was really proud of myself for that. And I'll just get my prompts for the second one. What challenged you this month? I don't know, I was right in my feels this month in December. I went to my friend Gab's 30th and I knew a few of the girls there, but I don't know, I think it just challenged me. I do get overwhelmed sometimes with having to present as something in a crowd, like, you know, when everyone's like, oh, hi, how do you know this person? What do you do for work? Like, I wouldn't say I have social anxiety, but I think it was just that, I don't know, I just felt really insecure because these girls are like, you know, like a group of like stunning corporate girly CEO type entrepreneurs. Like, I don't know, I just felt kind of not in my, I didn't feel super confident. And that's not to say that they were doing anything, but I just felt not my best self, and I usually thrive in a crowd. So I was like, I don't know about that. So that was challenging. And also just trying to work out my nerves and plans for Bali. I've never gone into a trip so ill-prepared in my life. Like, I didn't have anything written down about what I wanted to do. I just knew that I was going and just rocked up and just went for it. Oh, and challenging, I got I didn't get Bali belly per se, but I got really sick. So that sucked. I'm just trying to think of the whole month. I'm just thinking of pre-Bali, but I was in Bali until the 6th of Jan. So that was obviously going into late December. Yeah, I got really sick. I think the 28th and 29th of December, and it was just vomiting. Sorry to say the word, but I don't know. It was what it was, and I'm glad it was kind of at the beginning of the trip. It was awful though. I've never experienced it for that continuous for 2 days, but I had, oh, the sun is coming out. I had lovely girls looking after me, so I felt very supported and yeah, got through it. So yeah, that was challenging. Wow, I have the full morning sun on my face, so I do apologize that this is quite intense lighting, but I can't change the sun. Okay, what are 3 things you're grateful for? Let's just go through it. I'm grateful for connections. I had a lot of fun in December. I partied very hard with the Christmas party and Galsmas and yeah, Gab's 30th, and I just did a lot of like drinking and events, so it was just like a lot all at once. But I'm really grateful for all like being in a room and just having those connections and being like, wow, I've got like great friends and I've got lovely work colleagues, and it was just sort of a really lovely thing. Grateful for kind of my life in Australia after seeing a lot of different things. I'd never been to Asia before, so going to Bali was a real culture shock for me. I know I've traveled a lot, but I've traveled like a lot of European countries and America and Canada and stuff. I've never done Asia, I've only transited through. So seeing a lot of the strays, seeing how, you know, other, like a country like Bali is, I don't know, like I have a lot to say about Bali, but just in brief, like I'm so grateful for, you know, having large supermarkets so accessible and roof over my head, aircon, you know, being able to afford all those things with a good wage here in Australia and just things like that. I don't know, like, not saying that they're not having a great life in Bali, but it was just really eye-opening to see communities there and how they live, and I just felt, yeah, like grateful for how I can like afford to look after my cat Florence and stuff like that. And there were so many stray cats in Bali, so I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyway, that was, yeah, that. And then my third thing I'm grateful for is, yeah, my health. Of course, when you get sick, you reflect on, oh my God, like I was so great before I was sick. So being able to bounce back after, you know, days of vomiting and having, you know, accessible meds to help me through it and all of that, like I was so grateful to be back in my body and feeling like I can hold down a meal and walk and have energy, and yeah, kind of some wholesome, grateful things there. And let's go on to the next one. Something you learned this month. I learned it is very hard for me to relax and chill. I had 2 massages on my trip in Bali and I could not turn my brain off. And I'm like, I don't even know if I like massages. Like I was so aware of like the masseuse and hoping that she was okay and stuff like that. Like I could not tune out and just enjoy the moment. I'm just not very good at being present. So I just was made very aware of that. And I learned that I'm not great with going with the flow. I did, because a lot of Bali, I was like, whatever you guys want to do, like we'll just go to this dinner booking, and like, yeah, we'll just go to this beach club. Like I was sort of not planning everything, and it was very hard to do that. So I can do it, but not very well. So maybe something I need to work on. So word of the month was joy. I think I had a lot of joy this month. I think the joy, it was more of a joyful month than a non-joyful month. Word for January, I'm just gonna keep it simple, reset. Let's get into January with a reset, you know? I want to, yeah, start the year off good. I think it's gonna be a good year. So yeah, that's all for my reflections. So sorry about the sun. Let's go on to my goals for like what I achieved in December and what I want to achieve in January. Okay, I figured out the lighting. I just put the blinds down. I'm so sorry about the intense lighting in that last clip, but I was on a roll and I didn't want to stop recording and then fix my camera. So thank you for staying with me if you are still here. So let's go on to my December goals, and I'm just gonna speed run through them because I feel like I was just very long-winded, like I said I was gonna be, but sorry. Okay, December goals. Personal, write a gratitude journal, didn't do that. Get my Bali visa, yes. Find a bridesmaid's dress, yes. Ooh, it's so exciting. Write a 2025 goals list, reflect on 2024. Didn't do that. Financial, get travel insurance. It's a must, please get it. Be more mindful at the supermarket of specials and what I actually need. I was really good at that, and I finished everything in the fridge before I went to Bali. So I think I only threw out a bag of carrots that have gone moldy, because you know, we always forget about the carrots. Poor carrots at the back of the fridge. Health and wellness. Spoke to my GP about the ADHD consult, which was somewhat helpful. We kind of came up with a bit of a plan, but it was nice just to chat to her about it. Continue to work out every day until Bali. I did that in not always hardcore hot mat Pilates where I'm dying, but I was always walking around. Go to the dentist for a cleaning check, didn't do that. Focus on water intake and sleep, yes. Social media, didn't do any of that. Are we surprised? Anyway, on to January goals, yay. And I love this mint color that I chose, it's really nice. Flo, please. She's of course gonna use the litter box as soon as I'm filming. She does this every time. Yeah, psst, please. Anyway, okay, so I'm just gonna talk over that. You might hear her scratching, but living with an indoor cat. Personal, plan and execute Kate's hens. Still working on that. Her hens is coming up, and love you, Kate, but your gal is stressed about it because on Christmas, New Year time was overseas, and yeah, it's gonna be fine. It'll work out, it'll be amazing, but it's coming up. Write a 2025 goals list, reflect on 2024. I really wanna do that. I love doing goals and looking back at them. Maybe I'll do a cute reel or something on my Instagram, follow me. Go to the beach more this month. I don't live anywhere near the beach, really. With public transport, it will take quite a while, but you best believe I will do my best to go more often. Start looking into freelancing social media. So this is something that I really want to get more into. I feel like I could really help out a lot of businesses that just don't know what they're doing in terms of reels or posts or things like that. And it could be a nice side hustle because, you know, gals, get that bag. Let's go get some side hustle money. Financial, make a budget for my overseas trips. Trips plural, am I right? This year. Work on savings goals for 2025. So yeah. Health and wellness, cut down my alcohol consumption. I mean, I did that in Bali. It was pretty much a sober trip, let me tell you. I did not feel like drinking after vomiting for 2 days straight. So I definitely want to do that, and December was crazy and I drank a lot and I just don't feel good after it. So I don't want to go completely sober for 2025, but I really just, do I need to have a glass of wine if I go out for dinner? You know, do I need that Aperol spritz? You know, just be a bit more mindful. Yes, Flo, great job in your litter box. Take care of myself while traveling. Bless, I obviously wrote all this before Bali. I did take care of myself. I did everything right and I still got sick. You know, I didn't drink the water. It is what it is, it's fine. I'm still here. Go to the dentist for a clean and check. Florence, please. Go to the dentist for a clean and check, because it's been nearly 2 years since I went to the dentist, so go to the dentist. Focus on getting back into a fitness routine after Bali. Hasn't happened yet, but I will. Social media, post more across all socials, create a schedule for YouTube to help get back into routine posting, because I love YouTube, I miss it. And I just have to get back into it. So those are my goals. Let's go on to my budget for December. Alrighty, is that time to go through my expenses for December and my budget for January. Let's get started with December. So December 2024, it was an every dollar budget. I received $4,661 from my paycheck, for the month, and I got paid YouTube AdSense, which is lovely. I didn't know I'd get that. So altogether I received $4,774, oh my God, $4,778.43. I'm looking down because my laptop is just down here. So sorry about my eyesight, like eye gaze. Yeah, so let's see where I spent most of the money. I spent $5,245 over the month, and a lot of that was Bali, so let's get crazy. Birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, I was over budget, which makes sense. So got Gab's B-Day present, Christmas present for mum and dad, bad Santa gift, and baby gift and Christmas gift for Lizzie. My friend Lizzie had a new baby girl before Christmas, so that's why I was over budget there. Not just because of that, but you know, it's Christmas, it's gift giving, woohoo. Rent, $1,528, so that includes rent, which has the internet included in that one. Electricity bill, water bill. So water bill is every 3 months, electricity bill is every month. So yeah. Phone bill, always the same, $34. Mikey, I didn't spend anything on Mikey. Uber was $14. Don't even remember. Oh, that was going to the Galsmas with Phoebe. Groceries, I was under $334.14. Restaurants / bars, $318. Went out a lot this month. Loved it, loved every second. Cafes, takeaway, KFC, yum. Yeah, I'm just reminiscing. I was like, oh, that was nice. Liquor store, $10. Oh yeah, I bought 2 bottles of rosé, $5 each, $10. And I've still got 1 bottle. I'm, you know, all set. Shopping, fun activities. A very strange thing. Oh yeah, I went shopping after, like before my trip. Wax, got some earrings at Lavisa, Psychologist, stamps, dance class, Wicked movie tickets, dry cleaning. It was all there, random amount, but that was under budget. Bali accommodation / spending, I was way over budget, as you can see. So I just did everything that I spent in Bali as a big chunk. I didn't go through everything. So vaccinations, you don't have to get vaccinations. I was just being cautious. So I got Hep A, Hep B in a joint jab, which bruised for like a week. And then I got typhoid because of typhoid fevers in Southeast Asia. So yeah, and I would just need a booster of that within 6 months to be okay for about 5 years, I think the psych said, the pharmacist said. So you can just get vaccinations at Priceline as well. But I didn't know they were going to be $174, Jesus. And then accommodation for the 10 nights, $504 at the villa, which we love. And Bali spending altogether, like I transferred 1,000 Australian dollars, and then just before the end of the trip, I transferred over more because, you know, went to beach clubs. And then then there was the driver to the airport, and we had to drive around Ubud and stuff like that. So yeah, it was $1,200 for like 12 days, give or take. So yeah, I think that's expensive for Bali. I was staying in Canggu. I ate out at nice restaurants and enjoyed myself. So yay. Oh, that's just litter here. And then way over budget for Canvas Warehouse, $251. And that was just all the stuff that I got for my trip pretty much, and a few other things on the side. So way over budget on that one. Let's go to January. My paycheck is going to be a lot less this month. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we get forced leave over the Christmas break. So we got 2 weeks off, and I've decided not to get paid for that. So I'm not minus in leave because I have no idea what leave I have. So I presume it's gonna be around 4,300. I don't know though. So I'm 775 over budget because I just booked flights, and I put that, like I accounted for that because I did this budget last night. So gifts, I just did it at 100. Rent, 1,500, which is including utilities. Phone 35, Mikey I did 20, Uber, taxi 30. I don't know if I'll even get an Uber this month, but probably. Groceries 300, restaurants, bars 300, cafes, takeaway 100, liquor store $20. Shopping, fun activities 300, flights 1800 because they were just under that, the flights that I've just booked. Sorry, I've got a hair on my nose, 1 second. And then I'm getting my hair done this month, just before Kate's wedding. So I'm gonna get a full head of foils just because it's a little bit dark underneath. I feel like I've gotten so much sun, but it's quite dark underneath. So I was like, whatever. My hairdresser did say, Kayla in Vancouver was like, you probably just need a half head ongoing. And I was like, I just feel like it's a bit dark underneath. So I just want to get a full head before the wedding because those photos are forever, you know what I'm saying? And I just would feel more confident. So I think it's gonna be roughly $300 for a full head of foils. It might have gone up, I don't know. So we'll see. Pet care 50. I think I need to get pet food, but I think I'm fine for litter. And then drugstore, I just did $20. I don't need, I've got literally a drugstore in my bedroom at this stage. So many leftover, like ibuprofen and stuff. And dentist, I wanna go to the dentist. Have no idea how much it costs to go to the dentist in Australia because it's been so long. So $200, sure, clean and check. So yeah, income 4,300, but of course, we all know I've got savings. So it's not like I'm gonna be hemorrhaging money, but flights do kill you. But then you forget about it after a month. You're like, oh, it's like free money. So like I bought the Bali flights, they were so expensive, but then you're there, like it was worth it. So that is everything for my expenses and budget. Favorites for the month of December. I would just say it is nice to treat yourself sometimes if you can afford to, and I never regret any trips that I go on, even though like last year I went on that America trip. I don't regret it because I met amazing people and I went to New Orleans, which I loved, but you can't focus on like negative travel experiences to put you off. Like, of course I got Bali belly per se, like it was just vomiting, nothing else, but it doesn't mean that I would never go back there. I think it's very dramatic to be like, I would never go back to that place. That's just me. So I would just say always book the flights. If you're thinking about something or you feel it in your gut, just do it because you don't get time back in your life and you never know when things will happen. There were so many plane crashes when I was about to go to Bali, when I was in Bali, when I was coming back. The turbulence was so scary on the way back because it was pouring with rain wherever we were flying over. But it's just a chance. Like you just don't know in life. Like you could get hit by a bus next week and I don't know, like that's very morbid, but I just think we have such a short time on earth relatively. Like life is the longest thing we'll ever know personally, but I think just take the opportunities when you can. If you want a cocktail at dinner, get the cocktail, like who cares? Yeah, and I just think take opportunities if they come to you because they're probably coming into your path for a reason. Like if someone's planning a girls trip, like a long weekend somewhere and you're like, oh, like I'm just kind of saving for a house right now. I probably just can't risk spending like $300 to like get an Airbnb and go out. It's like, but that memory with your friends, like that time, what if you don't get that again? Like, you know, people having babies, people are moving out with their husbands, moving to the burbs, like whatever it may be, like take those opportunities. So that's a bit of an inspo chat going into the new year. But yeah, get more pumped up about your life. You know, like I have anxiety and depression, clinically been told that recently. So even despite that, like you can be depressed and be high functioning, which is luckily, hey, you can see Flo running away. I know not everyone is as lucky with their mental health to still be able to go to work and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just think life is so, yeah, it's sort of fragile. And I've just, you know, the news, there's always such bad news all the time. So yeah, just get out there and try and do as many things as you can. Take those opportunities, as scary as they might be. And yeah, you guys have got this. 2025, we're doing this together. It's exciting. It's a new year. Let's get into it. I don't like toxic positivity. Like trust me, I'm depressed. Like I don't want anyone to be like, be happy, just smile. But within mental health struggles, there are like moments of light, and you just have to find them, even though it can be really hard. So obviously I'm not anything, like I'm not clinically trained. I'm just having a chat with you guys. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, but lots of love out to whoever's watching this. Thank you for watching until the end. And yeah, I will see you guys in some more YouTube videos coming up. Check out my Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot on TikTok. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to bet.